I'm here with the Legend of Blues, a very hard-working touring act, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what they're doing today with their music and how it all came about. Here with me, I got Barney T-Bird Harris.
Thank you so much.
I got Mr. Jace Nichols and Yusuf Nuruddin.
Right. Thank you.
And so how long have you guys been playing together?
Well, Yusuf and I have been together, about 14 years now, but the band has been around for 27 years, going on 28 years. Long time.
Wow, that's a really long time to keep a group of people together. I know I play in bands and it seems like a year is a hard time to stay in one.
It's hard, but with these guys, we're like family and we travel a lot together, so it's been more fun and just insane to get out and just have fun like that and for the weekend and come back home to our regular lives,
Sure.
It's been a journey so far.
So you guys travel a lot with the band?
We do. We travel. We stay a 4-state area, but we kind of crisscross the country. The artists in this band, I should say, we're not like a cohesive band as far as just a band. We're all individual artists that play with other musicians, and
Sure.
So we tour a lot.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that you guys do play with other musicians.
Right.
Do you have them incorporated it into the Legends of the Blues, or do the Legends of the Blues back up other artists?
That's a good question. It's both. As last year we had a Christmas show and we had Sam Mosley came and joined the Legends of the Blues, and so we covered some of Sam's material and some of the Legends of the Blues material, and that was really a lot of fun. But sometimes we just back up a blues artist. If they fly one in for the blues symposium, and we're the backup guys that nobody knows, And of course, like I mentioned, our bass player, Paul Rogers, he tours with Muleman Massey and Kingfish.
Oh, great.
So they fly all over the world. Nick Jones, he travels with Disney World when he's home. We use him, multi-instrumentalist. And Yusuf does jazz. He does a few other bands. Plays with Paul Rainey Band. They're a renowned band for this area. He fronts
Sure.
with them and does vocals with them. And so we all pretty much perform with those bands and tour with other bands also. And basically, when we get together, we just go out and do the clubs or the fests and just throw it in and have a lot of fun.
That
So,
sounds like you guys get fast and loose with it.
We do our best. Real life is that you gotta, Tupelo is not. It is a lot of things happening here, but it's not a big city. It's not Memphis, right? And it's not even Jackson. And I'm not putting Tupelo down, but I wish that this town had more venues.
Right.
But we do okay. But as an artist, I work with 2 other or 3 other groups, because when my group is not working, then I want to stay busy. And it really ain't even about the money. It's about just trying to stay in what you love doing.
Right.
I mean, it really ain't about the money. I mean, I want to get paid, but I do it because I love music, and I love staying involved with what I'm a vocalist. I don't play an instrument. I fool around with keyboards, but basically I'm a vocalist, and I've been doing that for a long time. And we had 2 original members with Legends of the Blues, Robert and Mark.
Right.
How long were they with us?
28 years this year. They're still with us. But again, Robert Wildman Gordon, he's here. He lives in Hurricane, Mississippi. One of the greatest drummers in the world, no doubt. He played with us 24 years, and he took a semi-retirement. Now, we drug him back for a couple of shows this last year, and I'm hoping he'll come back for a few more. Drums are debilitating on people. They say the window usually is about 20 years, 25 years. You start getting rotor cuff problems and carpal.
Sure.
And so he's starting to suffer some of those things. And then our bass player, Mark, the B-Man Stewart, he's been with us 27 years also. Mm-hmm. So he retired 2 years ago from the band, but we pull him in for weddings and things a lot. So
yeah, we miss those guys. I mean, you be with somebody for a long time like that,
Right.
they become family, right?
Sure.
But
Right.
it's really nice to have people like my brother here, and
Nick.
Nick and
Paul.
Paul, and we got
Fred Austin.
So we got
Fred
some
Austin.
younger artists working with us.
Right.
And that's like fresh blood, and it really works. You know what I'm saying?
And they bring the
really
fire.
because they bring
Yes.
their style of music and their freshness to the songs that we do over and over and over.
It's a
Right.
whole new energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And basically, they call us like a wedding band because we do so many weddings.
Do a lot of
family
weddings.
teased me about that.
And
They said,
fests.
"Oh, here comes the wedding singer." I don't have no
Right.
problem with that, because at the end of the night, I get a check and it's fine. But I enjoy having people have a good time. So it's about, I want to come sing good for y'all. I want y'all to have a good time. I mean, that's our objective. And
You
when
do,
leave,
too.
You had a good time. You know, and
Right.
as long as I'm doing that, I'm happy.
So I'm just guessing from meeting you earlier and our talking here that not only do you sing with the band, but you're the hype man.
Yeah,
He dances. He can't keep him still.
You make everybody get on their feet.
I try.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it funny because before you knew that, I was pretty quiet. Well, dang, I'm kind of old now. But you know what? But music brings me to life, you know.
Right.
And it's got to be done right, and so you give it all you got, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing that to the good Lord's sake. When time comes that I can't do it no more.
Absolutely.
But for now, I still can. You know, I get tired at the end of the night. But I have a ball when it comes out right. You know, people say, man, we had so much fun with you. I'm like, cool, because that's what it's all about, you know
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
So I might not go home with a big check, but I go home feeling like I did what I love to do and they enjoyed it.
Right.
If I get a check and I know they didn't enjoy it, I'm let down. Because what's most important to me is that I don't perpetrate being an artist. I do it. I did it tonight. And I'm happy with that.
Right.
You know, I ain't never made a lot of money in this business. I had opportunities in my younger life because I've been doing this ever since I was in elementary school.
Right.
I started singing in elementary school in singing groups. So I've been in 5-man groups, 4-man groups, and then finally I got with show bands. So I've been in it for a long time. And
Right.
actually, I just want to say I'm in my 60s now without saying too much. But people don't believe that. But you know, just for me it works. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in the entertainment business, you need to look the part. So I mean, I don't fake it. It's just like I want to look the part. I don't want you to be tripping on how old I am while I'm up there singing.
Right.
I want you to just say, it looks good, he's talented. And then when people say, how old is he?
Right.
You know, I hear that a lot, but it's just the gift that God gave me. As long as I can sing and dance on stage and all that, that makes the show, because it's a show too, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so that's what I want to be about. And that's all I got to say at this moment.
I share his passion too. I'm like Yusef. I started playing when I was 6, and went to the '60s music. I'm not going to mention my age, but I'm a little bit younger than him, but not much. But you know, we up to the age of about 30, I thought I'm doing this to share my music, but really it was about this thing. You know, I'm going to be a rock star thing, and I thought, well, when I get 30, I'll be too old. People will feel sorry for me. So, you know.
Oh man, I turned 30 in a couple days.
Don't say it. But you know, what happened is I found my voice when I was in my 30s, and I realized it was never really about me. It was about Sharon was passionate about her art and sharing that love with kids. And so we're actually a non-threatening band. We do a lot of festivals, from fests to little kids to 80-year-olds in nursing homes. We do it all. And we run a clean show, and it's a family show. But that's us now, and now what we came from is the Chitlin circuit. We used to do the nightclubs till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Right.
Girls dancing on the tables, trying to keep them with their clothes on still. We almost get arrested every night. There'd be 5 fights, and we had a blast. But things kind of mellow when you get older, and you start realizing that you want to share your passion with everybody. So we are the most non-threatening band, I think, in the state, and you'll have to come out and see us.
Absolutely. I'm very interested in checking out The Legend of the Blues. Jace, I know you're a hardworking man. You've been down at Disneyland, and I've had some friends work down there, and they've told me about the work down there. It's hard.
Yeah, actually it was more touring stage play, but it was Disney Frozen Disney Frozen, the musical. I did that for 3 months, like nonstop, in this different city every night and all that. So yeah, I try to stay busy, but between the stage plays and the music, just like them, it's just a passion.
Sure.
I want to be involved in anything music, you know, whether it be like videos, movies, whatever. I'm into that. I love the music. Like I listen to all types, so it's like I'm just trying to have a wide vocabulary of music, because that's like my passion.
That's great. Who would you say are some of your current influences?
Current influence. Like I said, I listen to all types, like Charlie Puth, Shawn Mendes. Like it's probably like off the wall. Like I'm into jazz heavy. I'm a jazz artist as well, so I listen to like a lot of Boney James, Herbie Hancock, just stuff like that. This is like all. I even listen to country, man. So,
Good deal.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, to be a musician, you got to give it all a chance, and know,
Yeah,
you know, if the people are buying it, there's something to it. As a musician myself, I always heard the expression that you know, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. But I can tell you, some of them long nights in rehearsals and dragging around equipment, or long drives in the van cramped up to your buddy that ain't had a shower in 3 days, it feels a little like work at some times. So
We got some stories, don't we?
are you guys working, or are you guys just having fun?
Oh, we having fun too.
You're right.
Can I just tell y'all a short story, you guys?
Keep
This
it
is
clean.
Crazy. This is crazy. You know, we like doing shows. We had to go to a wedding reception. Go to show you was talking about it ain't all work. I mean, fun. But we had to go to a wedding reception in Jackson, Mississippi. We're riding down the highway and we hear that there's this tornado, right? What was the place
It
hit?
killed 6 people in Hinds County when it hit us.
Okay.
It did.
Well,
yeah.
anyway,
It was bad.
We've been hearing all about this breakout of tornadoes, and we said, man, that's the way we gotta go, right? And so we on our phones trying to keep track of the tornadoes and
We
everything.
got hit by it, right.
And we riding down the highway, and we getting close to Jackson, and we like happy, and all of a
Oh,
sudden,
my
I said,
God.
man, the sky looks crazy. This is just one of the things that happened to us. So
Oh.
I'll never forget it.
Right.
And T-Bird was driving. I said, T, all of a sudden the road disappeared, man.
We
There's
got
a
picked
fog
up.
on the ground. That
Picked
fog
up.
wasn't there a minute ago, and next thing we know, we drove into a tornado, you guys.
It did.
Real
man.
talk.
The
Stuff was
18-wheeler
flying around.
blew over.
The van was about shaking. We was like, oh my God. It was the most scariest thing
Ever.
And just like that, it lifted. But when
Right.
it lifted, it was trees laying down.
And
one
cars
way,
blowing
trees,
across the
cars
highway.
flipped over, and we had all this equipment in the car.
And not a scratch
God
on
spared
us.
I swear. Cause we had mic stands, all this
everything,
stuff,
right.
And we made it through.
Y'all
So
didn't
that
get
was just
hurt
one
or the
experience.
gear.
He had a
So you
mission
know
for
you're
us.
doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it was frightening, you guys. But that was something I'll never forget.
Right.
Talking about wow.
And, yeah, but tell about the good shows though. We have been blessed. We go to the beach, and the first time we got down to Orange Beach, I'll never forget it. Yusuf had never been on the beach before, and we're walking along. This is about 8 o'clock in the morning. We had a nice hot tub and nice food, and he's seeing all these jellyfish on the beach. He said, "Hey man, how come all these bags of melted ice are out here?" Don't step on that ice.
Yeah, we were at the
We've had
ocean. Where were we?
Orange Beach.
Okay.
In Alabama.
Yeah, it was
Alabama.
beautiful too. I'd never seen white sand like
Yeah,
that.
that's a beautiful
And I was
beach.
blinded. I had to get some sunglasses, But it was a beautiful thing to know. I said, wow, that's gorgeous.
At the end of the
We get to
world.
go to Nashville a lot. That's nice.
And these
we
people
tour
got
real-
married on that beach. It was a beautiful marriage.
It was beautiful.
Right.
It was beautiful, yeah.
Also, too, like last year, this past year, Bodok was real nice. And
Bodok has
Festival
been
in Pontotoc.
insane, huh? We've done some good fasts.
I've
you know.
heard good things about
Yeah.
Bodok.
Yeah, it was good. Had to turn out because they brought an artist in from American Idol. Trent Harmon came in, and that was good. And we had a good crowd out there ourselves, and so. We say you can't live on your accolades, and what's behind us is behind us. So I think most of our act is like right in the moment.
Right.
So we just want to please who comes out, and it's all about that. If they're feeding off our vibe, we know that we're in the right sync, and we do want to share a vibe which is pure love.
Well, I know one of the things that you guys have coming up in the near future is a gig here in New Albany.
Okay.
So are you guys looking forward to bringing the Legend of
absolutely.
Blues
We are excited.
to New Albany?
Yeah.
Right. We just came to the River Fest. I think it's been about 6 years ago, and it got rained out.
Oh,
And that broke our hearts, so we hadn't been back since, but we're
But we
hoping to
got
come
paid,
back.
though. Okay.
But you
We
guys,
did get paid. Shh, don't tell that part of
you
it.
guys are going to be at the basement this time, though, so
The
no rain
basement.
out.
And that looks like a really nice club. It's
It's
five-star
a really
rated.
neat venue.
We're excited to come out, and then we're honored. I should mention how honored we are to perform at home.
I just want to mention too, even though we love blues, we are a dance band too.
Sure.
But when you're doing wedding receptions, everybody like, come on, come on. Come on. So
Right.
we got a lot of different music, but definitely
True.
a dance band.
We do
Play
R&B.
that funky music.
We do
Play it
soul,
one more time.
Motown.
Yeah.
So I know you guys do all this stuff.
Ballads.
Do you guys more specialize in doing events and live shows, or do you have any recordings that you,
Oh my
you
God.
sell or anything
11
like that?
albums we have now. 11. We're currently working on our first original album, and we just started production on that. So we're just starting to get in the studio. We have 11 albums of cover songs from other artists.
That's great.
So we've always wanted our own album, and so we're just now getting started on that. We're hoping that turns out great.
That's great. Coming up on 30 years and putting out
Right.
an original record.
You know, I will bring some CDs, so I should mention if guests come out, we've got some CDs. We love giving away CDs that just are free as promotional, promotional candy. So maybe
Yeah.
people will listen to us and spend them, you know.
Sure.
So
Sure, tell
we'll
their
be giving
friends.
away some free stuff if folks come out, and I guarantee you a wonderful evening. So
I was just thinking, one of the ways I guess when I think about Legends of the Blues, we have been really a workhorse for people didn't have a lot of money, right? It's like, we want to hire y'all. So I mean, we didn't kill them like that,
Right.
but we have been up and down the highways of Mississippi.
Yes.
Places we needed. How do you find that place? And we go to these places, and me being the only black guy in the band at one point.
Right.
At one point, I always got good vibes from people, and when it was over, they'd come up to me and say, "We really enjoyed your band, and you were fantastic."
Right.
And it's just really been, for me, it's been off the chain. I really have had a good time serving. That's really what it is.
It's-
I mean, because like I said, we didn't get killed. I mean, we had some good paid checks too, but it's been about, I want to have some fun with this music. I want to make sure, did y'all have some fun? And sometimes I'm a war out. It's like, man, let's do that song one more time. Because they be like, could you do it one more time? You know, and I know when I get finished with this one more time, I ain't gonna be able to talk.
Right.
But that's really what it's all about. Really,
Right.
it's about serving. I
Yeah.
don't have no problem with that. You
No,
know,
that's
I don't have
great.
None at all. I mean, the day I have a problem with that, that's the day I need to quit, right?
Right.
Because I'm not in it for the money. I'm just not. I mean, those days has been gone.
Sure.
But if I can make a good paycheck, I'm cool with that. But it's about just, I love doing music. And I thank the Lord, in my understanding, for allowing me to be able to do it this long at 60-something years old.
you know, we're losing a lot of our friends that are artists. You know, a lot of the great bluesmen and R&B stars, Motown stars. So we're actually trying to bring a lot of that back for the next generation to carry it on.
And that's so important. And
It is,
and-
and to share it. You know,
other musicians definitely appreciate that. I know
Right.
I myself cover other genres and
Okay.
produce a lot of original music, and
Great.
that's just for me. But I enjoy getting turned on to older bands from
Okay.
guys like you that I might never have even heard the song until I see this man on the stage hype, and I'm like, did they write that? And it's a song from the 70s that I just never heard of,
Right.
and that's amazing to me. And or even older, you know.
we do
it's
hits from the
important that you guys do it.
1940s,
from the
50s, all the way up to the new music that's out. And you know, we'll make sure we can try to capture something for everybody.
From the 40s to radio play, that's a
We
big catalog.
do. It's a big catalog, but you know, we do a lot of love songs, and we've kind of gyrated that way over the years to doing a lot of love songs, high energy to ballads. And you probably know every song we play. You know,
So I know you guys said, you know, it isn't always feeling like work because you love what you do, but you know, you do have those days when you work, and it's not all about the money, but you do got to feed yourself. So, you know, if somebody watching this video wanted to book the Legend of Blues or buy one of the CDs that you guys are producing, where would you send them to? Do you got a booking phone number contact or an email address, website?
Yes. Hey, listen, I like to take the calls personally. You can call me on my cell phone. It's a 662 area code 296-9075, or find us on Facebook, Legends of the Blues on Facebook, and give us a like, and we're going to just open up a whole window of videos and things for you to upload. We have a few other sites. We have a lot of emails. So just get in touch with us on Facebook.
Great.
Yes.
Well, T-Bird, Jace, Nick, I really appreciate Yusef.
Yes.
I couldn't get them all three right. I'm gonna do that again. T-Bird,
Yes, sir.
Jace, Yusef. I really appreciate you guys coming in to talk with us.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
Hope your New Albany gig goes well, and that you guys are back here to play many more times and keep bringing the Legend of the Blues through North Mississippi.
Great job. Thank you,
Thank you.
Seth. You're the man.
You guys have a good
Thank you,
good
Jones.
evening.
Appreciate it, brother.
I'm Seth Flake for TV 99 North Mississippi, and thanks for watching.